Let me ask you something. How long are you willing to work without ever owning the fruits of your labor? Think about it. You punch the clock, you grind, you sweat, you build a life for your family, but at the end of the month, the landlord cashes in, the bank collects the interest, the grocery store hikes its prices, and you're left chasing a moving finish line. My friends, that's not freedom. That's not stability. That's not the dream. That's renting your life away. And today, I'm going to show you how to flip that script. Look around. Prices are climbing like a fire escape in a burning building. Eggs used to be $1.29. Now they're $3.50. Groceries, gas, utilities, every bill is standing at your front door demanding more of your paycheck. And yet, too many of you are still paying rent every month, bleeding money into a landlord's pocket. You're not just renting space, you're renting someone else's dream. And I'm here to tell you, stop. Stop being a tenant in someone else's story. Start writing your own. Now let's step back because this isn't just about emotion, it's about order. Life is chaos. It's bills, interest rates, and broken dishwashers. It's inflation and layoffs and insurance premiums that jump 20% overnight. The antidote to chaos is order. In our society, owning a home is order. It's a stake in the ground. It's stability. It's just not about a roof. It's about a symbol that says, I belong here. My family belongs here. I'm rooted. Without that order, you're drifting, vulnerable, and subject to the whims of someone else's decisions. Now let's step back because this isn't just about emotion, it's about order. Life. And here's the thing, people think waiting creates safety. It doesn't. Waiting multiplies risk. What if your credit score dips just 40 points? Your mortgage rate can jump a full percent. That can cost you over $200,000 in interest over 30 years. Does it make sense to wait? And what about homeowners insurance? The national average is now $2,470. In Florida, it's nearly $6,000 a year. If you think you can just wait and somehow things will get cheaper, you haven't been paying attention. Life doesn't get cheaper. Chaos doesn't stop knocking. You either face it now or it grows into something unbearable later. Responsibility today is freedom tomorrow. I had a client, a young couple, both teachers. They told me, Dante, we'll just wait until rates drop. That was in 2021. And guess what? Rates went up, home prices went up, and they ended up buying the same exact style of home, only for $80,000 more. They told me the day they moved in, this is the best mistake we've ever made, waiting. Because now we'll never wait again. We'll act and move forward. They learned the lesson the hard way. I don't want you to have to do the same thing. There's something deeper here. A house is not just wood, drywall, and shingles. It's a covenant with your future self. It's where your children learn stability, where your family finds sanctuary, where your efforts crystallize into something permanent. It's the antidote to being scattered, disorganized, chaotic. It's not just shelter, it's structure. And without structure, life unravels. Now you tell me, who's playing the smart game? This isn't monopoly money, this is real. Homeowners are, on average, 40 times wealthier than renters in America. Not 40%, 40 times. That's the cost of waiting. That's the cost of staying scared. Now, you don't have to buy a mansion. You don't have to buy your forever home tomorrow. You just have to take the one step. A starter home, a condo, a duplex, something. Because ownership is leverage, and leverage compounds. Contact me so we can plan and strategize together. My contact information is right over here. So here's the challenge. Plant your flag, claim your space. Stop renting someone else's dream and start building your own. Because when your labor works as hard as you do, you don't just survive, you thrive. You don't just grind, you grow. And you don't just hustle, you build. And one day, your kids, your grandkids, they'll look back at the home you fought for and they'll say, that's where it all started. That's where our family stopped just getting by and start building wealth. That's the power of a mortgage. That's the power of responsibility. That's the power of ownership. And my friends, that is epic. And as always, have an epic day.